Potomac is crazy.
It is.
You guys are delivering this season. As kind of a vet on Potomac, tell me how you think this season's different than others.
Well, I'm really thankful that we've been along for 10 seasons.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because sometimes I take inventory of where we were season 1. Mm-hmm. I take inventory of my personal life, our own dynamics, who was on the show at that time, like what was happening. Mm-hmm. And then I look at where we are now. And we have half of our cast, if not more than half of our cast is new. Mm. And previously, we had the longest standing original Housewives with Karen, me, Robin, and Gizelle. And so now it's just me and Gizelle holding it down this season, you know? So it's very interesting, the dynamics that are shifting. And even now that I'm in this position, being divorced, I started the show very happily in love and married and all the things. And now I'm like in my can I cuss?
Yeah.
I'm in my bad bitch era.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, wow, really navigating on my own terms. So personally, it's so different in terms of my own independence, and then seeing just this very different dynamic with these newer ladies.
I know. It's fun seeing the newer ladies, though, and I do really think they're adding a lot to the show.
Some of them.
Okay, so I sat down with Stacey.
Oh, yeah.
Not too long ago. Mm-hmm. And I told her, I was like, you are a politician. Like, I was like, you're giving me nothing and also everything at the same time. Like, I was like, so anyway, she presents very well. Like, she's very good at speaking. Mm-hmm. That sounds like she's very good at...
She's poised.
She's very poised.
Yes, I mean, Stacey has this way of talking and holding herself that's very statuesque almost. And her very tall stature helps.
Yes. Very beauty pageant-like, which is what I told her.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your beef with her? What is it really that's bothering you about Stacey?
Well, let me just say that I don't dislike Stacey. I've never disliked her. I liked her when I first met her. I met her eons ago when she was doing traffic reporting at the Fox News studio in DC. Okay, so like I've known this woman for a while. And we bonded over yoga and kids, and her daughter's biracial, and like all the things. And so that is the person who I thought was going to be coming into the group. What I have found is that the authentic woman who I thought I met is just not quite the same. And I think you hit the nail on the head with saying she's very politician-like. Mm-hmm. She can skirt a question. I will say that I unfortunately don't have the proof of some of the things, so that is my burden to bear, is that I don't have the proof of some of these things I've seen and heard. But it's a very interesting thing that I don't understand it, because I've always been so authentic on the show. I've come in and I've shared everything, the good, bad, the ugly, my family situation, things with my ex-husband. I've just always been so transparent, and she's just not that way. And she's still likable, obviously, to viewers, but I just thought that that's what we were here to do, was to, like, tell all of it from A to Z. Mm-hmm. And, she's giving you, like, A to C and calling it a day. And I don't hate it. That's her thing. But don't lie in my face.
Got it.
Yes.
Well, I have to tell you, I put an Altoid in my mouth before interviewing you, because I was like, Ashley's going to clock my breath. She's clocking Stacey's breath. I did not think Stacey's breath was bad when I interviewed her.
Were you sitting this far apart?
We were a little closer.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, babe, no, I mean, and honestly, it was more so to be like a help, like, hey, girl, you may have had, a rough lunch, heavy on the onions and the garlic or whatever. Just take care of this. It wasn't meant to be a dig. But then when she started getting a little crazy, it morphed into something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another new housewife we have is Angel. And the last episode, things get a little bit dicey because you are all kind of questioning her house situation, her living situation.
Right.
What are you suspicious of regarding why she's in Maryland? If she should be, like, if she wants to be in Colorado, what are you all kind of suspicious of here?
The main issue is that, again, authenticity is the name of the game, in my opinion. And I think Gizelle and I share that. She skirts things a little better than I do sometimes too. But it's really about authentically presenting yourself. And if Stacey, see, they're one and the same in this way. If Angel came to Potomac to be a part of the show, transparency in that vein would have been more appreciated than acting like this is where you guys are setting up homes and you're wanting to reconnect with your family here. None of that felt real. And then some of the other things we learn as the season progresses that validate that her living situation wasn't what she actually was presenting it to be. I mean, I don't want to be right, but usually I am.
So you think she was just temporarily living in Maryland for the show?
That's what it's reading as.
Got it. Okay.
And some of the things that have been said about her in relation to when she bought the house, what was the living arrangement, what was the agreement for the house, all of it is so murky.
Got it.
And I just think, what is it? If you're living in an Airbnb, say that, you know?
It is a little bit confusing when, I will say it's a little bit confusing when you guys ask her, well, how long were you supposed to have it for? And she says she doesn't know. That was a little bit confusing, I will say. Monique is back.
Yeah.
Her and Gizelle sit down. Yes. Who would have thought that these two would have sat down and broken bread again?
Yes, I know. Well, I will say that wasn't a surprise to me because I've seen Monique periodically throughout the last few years, and the woman who I met, we reconnected at a coffee shop. Okay. She was right there getting her tea, you know, because she doesn't drink coffee. And I was like, who is this? She had no makeup on, but she was just glowing, this effervescence about her. And I'm like, this is a new Monique. So to know that she and Gizelle are able to have a more stable ground, that was what was coming across to me in the coffee shop, that this was like a new woman.
What do you think why do you think she is a new woman?
Well, I mean, she says it herself. She lost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
AKA her ex-husband,
yeah.
right? So, and I think that, and she also lives up in the woods. She's Snow White up there with talking to the birds and bees and everything. So she's reconnecting with nature.
Okay.
Yeah, she said that she talks to the birds and they talk back. And I was like, Mo,
okay.
Yeah, let's come on down and hang out with some people a little bit more. So I'm thankful she came back into the group.
That is hilarious. Yeah. Love Hotel. I loved seeing you on Love Hotel. But it didn't work out. It didn't work out.
To my dismay, honestly. And you know, I'm just a lover girl.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I watch Love Island. I watched every country of Love Island, every episode ever aired on TV. So when I got the opportunity to do my own love show with Love Hotel, I was like, oh my God, this is it. I'm finding my husband.
Really?
Right? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I just knew that this was going to be it. And then the experience, I went all in on it. And I was just willing to really embrace the experience. I think that Luann and I did that the most, honestly. And, you know, it didn't work out. And now the guy that I didn't choose, Wale, he's sending me these little things on social media or making little videos about me, sending little digs and stuff my way. So I think that I dodged a bullet with that one. But Ralph is still a really good guy, really sweet man. I think he and Shannon are more aligned, if I had to be honest, but that didn't work out.
For sure. You end things with Josh on the show, which kind of took me back to, like, breakups of my own, and I swear other viewers probably too, because you're trying to end it and he doesn't want to end it. No. So are you still broken up? Not really. Okay.
It's so complicated. And the reasons that I told him, they're still there, you know? He really wants to have children. My shop is like, I feel like I'm almost perimenopausal, right? Okay. Like, your girl is about to close the shop, whether I want to or biology does. So we just have to be honest about those things. And he's so perfect in so many ways that I don't want to break this man's heart, you know? And he's all in. Like, Josh is the type of person where if he feels for you, he is committed to you. I mean, and it's the stuff that you would want. If I had a daughter, that's the type of person I want my daughter to be with, you know? Okay. So I don't really want to hurt him and, like, jade him almost for his next partner. But we, you know, we're still hanging out.
Okay. Are you dating other guys?
No, not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
He may or may not be in New York with me right now. I cannot confirm or deny this. I cannot confirm or deny.
Ashley! Oh my gosh. Okay, I really think... Yes. I don't think he's the one for you.
I think he doesn't either, but
really,
we just can't quit each other.
So it's one of those. So maybe it's, you know what, a reason, a season, a lifetime. He's a season, perhaps. Sorry, Josh, if you're watching this.
I mean, but so we literally talked about it last night when he was like, you know, I really like you too, but this is just kind of the fact of the matter.
You're having fun, it sounds like. And look, if he's here with you, you took a trip.
Oh, we've had a great time.
So, you know, I mean, that's what life's about. You know, you have to have fun.
It is, for sure. I'm trying to get a rock like yours. So.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm manifesting that for you.
Thank you.
I am. We have to talk about Karen. She's in the mid-season trailer sitting down with Andy. All right, are you in touch with Karen?
A little bit, yeah. Just via text.
Yeah.
We saw each other at BravoCon, and it was really
good.
weird. Like, this hug was like, girl, just so familiar.
Yeah.
You know, and Karen and I, we go at it. We will go at it. That's just the fun of who we are.
Yeah.
But there's just this fiber that unites us, she and I.
Yeah.
And I like her. Like, I just love her spunk and her energy.
Yeah.
And, you know, she'd be lying too, but she's better at it. So
Yeah.
I miss that.
Yeah, well, we hope to see her back on the show for sure.
Yes.
And we'll see the sit down, I guess. We'll learn more about kind of her experience and where she's at. She says that she wants to talk about her addiction. So it sounds like she's come to a place of maybe that she wasn't previously before.
That's
you know?
a very big step for someone to say that they
Yeah.
had an addiction. Because Karen and I did the Salt Cave together a few seasons ago, and her armor was so thick. It was impenetrable. You could not get her to be emotional or vulnerable. I mean, we kind of touched on her parents, which was a very difficult thing for her at that time, but then her armor went right back up. So I feel like now we're getting the more vulnerable side of Karen, which is just going to be nice for all of us, including her friends.
And the fans, I think. I think they want to see that.
Yeah.
Finally, Wendy. It's crazy because watching this season, you would never guess that this is where we would end up. Or maybe you would. I don't know.
Okay.
Depends on the lens you watched it from,
Precisely.
I guess.
Precisely.
Are you in touch with Wendy?
No. So Wendy and I had an interaction at BravoCon, and when I did a show at Mr. Henry's in DC, someone had asked me, it was actually the day she got arrested.
Yeah.
And someone had asked me, like, oh, how are you feeling? And I made a joke, which in hindsight was probably a little too sensitive at the time. I went a little hard on it, you know. So I acknowledge that.
Okay.
So when we went to BravoCon and I was like, hey, I just want to say that I'm sorry for how hard I went, how heavy it was, mainly because of her children. Her children are able to read and see and hear things.
Yeah.
So my apology was really directed toward her children. And, you know, of course, she got a little nasty about it, and that's fine, but that really doesn't change the facts of the matter. So.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the rest of the season? It looks really great.
Yeah.
Do you guys go on another trip? It looks like you go on another trip.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're traveling girlies.
Yes.
Yes. Now, whether we enjoy that trip remains to be seen. Okay.
Stacey kicked someone out of somewhere. It was quick, so I didn't catch it. But
Oh, yeah. No, that was funny. She kicked Tia out.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, now that was good. That was so, I was like, what is happening? Because, you know, Tia's super British, and her British got thicker. Her accent got thicker when she got hot. And she was, you know, oh, who are you, ma'am? But I loved it.
I'm enjoying Tia, too.
Yes.
I am.
Tia is a time. She is a time. We're actually supposed to see each other when I get back home. So we'll see what she's been up to.
Okay.